this is Tracy. Thank you for joining me again for another demonstration. This is another one of our backgrounds that we created earlier on in the week, using our Brushos and then just spritzing with water. So now that that is dry, I'm going to stamp onto that. So I'm going to use our branch and we're going to ink up in Nocturne. Just going to pop that down like so. Give that a good press, and then we're going to ink up our lovely crow. It's quite a large silhouette area, so make sure that you've completely covered him, and then we're just going to pop him down on the branch. Again, give that a good press, just let that rest on there for a while. The Brushos are great just for you know, an instant background. As I say, I did some earlier on in the week, and it is so quick and easy to do, and you can do, you know, a load of them all at once and then just let them dry. And then you've got a stash of cards then ready to just pull out and create cards whenever you want then. So it's always good to make backgrounds, make quite a few of them all at the same time. Okay, just a little area there, just going to touch that up. So we're going to use a little fairy to go on the top of our crow. So this is one of our fairies from our fairy foragers. This is a set of 4 different fairies. So I'm going to ink her up. And then I'm just going to pop her right on the top of the crow. There we go. And that works perfectly together. Really does look like she's sitting on the crow, having a look out to see what's going on. Okay. I'm going to use our acetate moon. I'm going to pop that over the top. As I say, it's quite nice, sort of highlighting the focal point, and it is like a spotlight on that particular area. It just makes it really pop. So I'm going to use a twilight. I don't want too much ink, so take a little off, and then it's always better to start with less and then build the colour up gradually. So just work your way around. And there we go. Okay. So I'm going to use some of our little mini stamps now, our pound stamps. Just give that a little clean. And I'm going to ink up now in Glamorous, just so that I can a few berries. But the pound stamps are just great fillers, just to extend on what we've already got. Makes the card completely different, as you can see. Okay, so I'm going to use our little star stamp now. This is another mini, and this time I'm going to ink it up in Warm Breeze. And then I'm just going to stamp a few little stars around. Okay, so now we're going to use a verse. Quite like putting verses around the edge, as you know. You don't have to put the whole verse on the card. It just gives it a little bit of a distressed look by just using part of it around the edge. Looks quite nice. So I'm going to ink up in Warm Breeze again. And you can see how it just changes the whole card by just adding those few words around the edge. What a difference that makes. Okay. So I'm going to go back to Twilight, and then I'm just going to go around the edge. So just build up that depth of colour around the edge. And there we go. Now we could always put a few little leaves actually amongst the berries. So I'm just using again another pound stamp. I'm just going to ink up in Shady Lane this time. And I'm just going to just dot a few leaves. Just felt it needed a little something else. There we go. And now taking our glue pen, I'm just going to go around the edge of the moon. Now if you're not confident on drawing a straight line following the moon, then just dot. Just dot closely all the way around. Like so. And then I'm going to put a few little dots in and around the berries as well. Okay, so choosing a colour now. I always tend to go back to this one. It must be my favourite colour. It works so well. I must use some of the other colours at some point. But I just love this two-tone. Okay, so I'm going to tap that off now. And there we have it. And I love the way that the fine glitter sticks to the VersaFine. It just gives it such a lovely shimmer. I'm hoping you can see that. Isn't that fab? So thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the demo, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks guys. Bye for now.